Hi, hello, and merhaba. My name is Alana Eda Johnson, and this video is quite possibly one of the most important videos on my entire channel because I have accomplished so much in 19 years. However, I never officially sat down to make a video introducing myself to all of you. This is my introduction. My name is Alana Eda Johnson. I am 19 years old. I am half Turkish but was born and raised in New York City. I am a singer, songwriter, model, actor, dancer, YouTuber, and soon to be published author. I released my first album titled Summertime, which is available now on iTunes and Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon. My mother realized early on that music was to play a prominent role in my life. As a baby, I was only attracted to and entertained by cartoons with music in them. I was a toddler when my mother enrolled me in ballet lessons, and instead of following along with the class, I took off my ballet shoe and used it as a makeshift microphone and began singing instead. I was still a toddler when I locked myself in our bathroom because I said that I loved to hear my voice echoing off the walls when I sang. But my journey begins with the NYSMA exam. NYSMA, the abbreviation for New York State School Music Association. NYSMA is a professional organization that evaluates student musicians in New York State from elementary to high school. My music teacher sent me to take the NYSMA exam for the first time when I was still in second grade. I sang my favorite things from The Sound of Music and received an A+, which equates to 100 points. Mind you, this was well before I had begun taking any singing lessons, had begun any rigorous training, even knew what solfege or sight reading or what reading music was or how it was even done. The second time I had taken the NYSMA exam was in the June of 2018. I was in my junior year of high school, I was in the music program, and for our end of the year jury, we were all required to take the NYSMA examination. This time, I prepared and entered the exam with a level 6 solo and once again received an A+, which equates to 100 points. However, this time I was called to attend All-State and represent my high school. I took my first vocal lesson when I was 9 years old with my vocal teacher, Miss Elena Diaz Acosta. Miss Elena is more than just my vocal teacher. She's my mentor, she is my guide, and she is my beacon. I was 9 then, but I'm 19 years old now. I grew up with Miss Elena over these 10 years. She took me under her wings, and Miss Elena is the reason I sing at all today. Each time I succeed in my career, I know that I owe it all to Miss Elena's knowledge, kindness, patience, and unwavering faith in me and all that I am capable of. I took my first piano lesson with Miss Alejandra Diaz Acosta, and from then on, continued. Piano did not come as easily to me as singing did, but I recognized that it was valuable for a musician to be familiar with an instrument. I grew up with Miss Alejandra too, and she not only taught me piano. For every recital and every concert I sang in, Miss Alejandra was my accompanist. Miss Alejandra would sometimes help me prepare for auditions or performances if I felt in need of extra preparation, because the perfectionist in me is prone to nerves oftentimes. Miss Alejandra taught me the basics of reading music when I was really having some difficulty. And when I finally realized that I had a genuine love and appreciation for the piano, I knew immediately that it was because Miss Alejandra had taught me with such care and patience and treated learning the piano the same way. I realized early on that a well-rounded artist not only perfected one skill. In elementary school, an audition was held in which 2 students per school would be selected to attend a program at Ballet Tech School. Out of my peers, I was one of the 2 students chosen and got to attend the program. It was around the same time that I enrolled in Barbizon Modeling and Acting School and began preparing for 2 major international talent competitions and showcases, IMTA and IPASS. IMTA stands for International Models and Talent Association Competition. I prepared for and entered the IMTA competition in the year of 2012 with the help of my modeling and acting coach, Miss Jofia Ross. Miss Ross was my first competition coach, but she is so much more than that. Miss Ross was the person who saw the potential in me and truly pushed me to be the very best version of myself. Even when competition season was finished, Miss Ross was still so involved in my life. supporting me in my other endeavors outside of training. Miss Ross is not only a coach, but a good friend that I am lucky and grateful to have. By the time IMTA came to an end, I won the Star Performer Award, third runner-up Young Miss Actor of the Year, and third runner-up Most Sought After Female Talent, just to name a few. As you can see, there are some medallions over here. Oh, over here, I'm looking at the camera, talking to you. This is Star Performer, Young Miss Actor of the Year, if you could see it. And then there's a bunch more in the back, but I'm not gonna mess with the setup. So yes, I will insert some images and some videos for all of you to enjoy. It was also in the year of 2012 that I did some work with Shirley Grant Management. In 2013, after a successful run at IMTA, I was invited to participate in the iPass Showcase, which would be taking place in Los Angeles, California. IMTA had taken place in New York City, and LA excited me, and so began the necessary preparation courses needed for the iPass Showcase. iPass stands for International Performing Arts Showcase. In my training, I became acquainted with Mr. Gregory Jones and Miss Sin Jones. Miss Sin Jones is a Hollywood Showcase director. Mr. Gregory Jones is a national and international singing, dancing, and acting coach. Miss Sin Jones is a former model and amazing modeling instructor. I gained and learned a lot from her teachings. Throughout my whole journey, she was so kind and understanding. Miss Sin Jones and I are still in touch, and she still continues to support me and my dreams, and I am very, very thankful. I don't know how to even begin describing Mr. Gregory Jones. The moment I met Mr. Jones, we clicked. I knew that there was a lot to be learned from him and his years of experience in show business. While Mr. Jones helped prepare me for the showcase, he always gave me hints and gems of wisdom about life, about artistry, and about being a good person that I have and will continue to carry with me for the rest of my life. I cannot thank him enough. He has a special place in my heart and a special place in my life. My experience at iPass was another success.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper price when you talk to boys, little ways to flirt and
I put myself to the ultimate test and entered a multitude of various categories in modeling, acting, and singing, and won nearly every category that I entered. On September 13th, 2013, I signed with Clear Talent Group, New York City. I auditioned for big Broadway shows like Annie and A Christmas Carol. I was even called to play young Nala in The Lion King on Broadway, and portray the role while touring with the company of The Lion King. I was a background actor in the television sitcom Louie. I was a part of a Daytrana ADHD patch medication commercial. And on April 7th, 2014, I was accepted into the Frank Sinatra Summer Arts Institute program. For the spring concert, I performed a solo, Henry Purcell's If Music Be the Food of Love. At the end of the program, a summer concert was held for the singing and band majors. Since I was a singing major and part of the choir, I participated in the concert and we all performed for Mr. Tony Bennett. I sang in another choir twice at Carnegie Hall and once at Symphony Space. I auditioned for America's Got Talent for the first time in December of 2014, and I auditioned a second time in the January of 2017. On April 19th, 2015, I held my first solo concert at Juilliard Music School. I sang a multitude of arias over the duration of 90 minutes. I began ballet, lyrical, tap, and point lessons. I performed a solo and danced as a part of the group every year in the Christmas and summer recitals. In 2019, I took the stage with legendary musician Mr. Doan Janko and his band. Mr. Doan Janko is a guitar virtuoso and songwriter. He advanced modern folk music in Turkey, as well as brought flamenco music to the masses in Turkey. In 2019, my mother established a flamenco group in Bodrum, Turkey called Bodrum Flamenco Ateşi. I, to this day, am a part of the group as a dancer. In 2019, we performed in the Nartugan Festival, the Bodrum Yoga Festival at Trafo, and a second time at Trafo in a Christmas gala held for people from other countries who relocated to Bodrum but still wanted the opportunity to gather and celebrate Christmas and the holiday season. And for New Year's Eve, we performed in Bodrum Square and were once again congratulated by the mayor, Mr. Ahmet Aras, which was an amazing feeling. On February 29th, 2020, I began my YouTube channel. YouTube was founded in the year of 2005, and I grew up watching my favorite content creators navigate the platform. So creating my own channel after years of being a spectator is truly a great achievement in my eyes. Especially since creating this channel means that I get to connect with so many of you, my viewers. Thank you so much for all of your love and all of your support. It means the world to me. Finally, on June 4th, 2021, I released my first album titled Summertime. This album would not have been made possible without my vocal teacher and mentor, Ms. Elena Diaz Acosta, and the producer of this album, Mr. Eric Grossarth. After so many years, after so many experiences, after so much training and learning and growing and becoming, this is one of my proudest moments. And I am especially pleased that I am on YouTube because I have a platform in which I can share this news, this accomplishment, and this happiness with all of you. And I'm still not done. On April 2nd, 2021, I made a YouTube video titled I Wrote a Song. I announced this in last week's video, but I have not just written one song. I am working on another album, however, this time I have written all of the songs myself. I am in the final stages of editing my poetry book, and that is still not all. I have my heart and my mind set on so much more. So much is going on behind the scenes, and I cannot wait to share all of it with all of you very soon. I would like to thank my mother, Daria Johnson, for always being by my side all throughout this journey that is just only beginning. I would like to thank her for her love and for her tireless support. I would like to once again thank everyone that I have mentioned in this video for being such important, loving, caring people within my life and my journey. Here's to many more beautiful moments and memories to be made. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @the_Alana_Ida_Johnson for more of my adventures. And don't forget to stream my album Summertime on all platforms where music is consumed, such as iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, and of course, right here on YouTube. I made a playlist attached to my channel in which you can right away listen to it. Listen to the album. And yes, please have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. See you next week. I have more amazing videos coming right at you. Bye-bye.